Aloha Cancer. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your mid-month check-in. So we're going to look at general energies. We're mainly going to look at love, but if there's anything else that comes up that Spirit would like you to know, this reading lasts typically for about 30 days. So it's from mid-July 2022 to mid-August. And so we're going to look at the energies and read what is in your scope right now. Remember that the energies are general. I'm reading for thousands of people, so take what resonates and leave the rest. As well as if there's anything in your reading that you don't like, you are the creator of your own reality. So you are able to take this advice. Tarot is just a snapshot in time to let you know where the energies are in the moment, and then you get to choose how you would like to create your life and your destiny from there. Okay, so there's nothing that's so predetermined that you can't create differently if you'd like. Okay, so before I get started, I want to say thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand, as well as thank you so much for donating and commenting. Super helpful on that front. I do just want to put out there a scammer notice. I do not have any social media, so I have taken down my Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. So if anyone is trying to ask you for money or posing as me, please save your beautiful money and time and know that it is not me. If you would like a private reading with me, how you do that is in the description box below. I have the links to my Etsy shop. That is the only place where I'll be offering private readings other than Keen, if you happen to use Keen. Okay, so that's that for those announcements, as well as I would like to let you guys know I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that drawing, as some people are just here for the messages. All right, Cancer, let's get to it. We're going to get a Keepers of the Light card. Excuse me, my dog was chewing on her bone there. But we're going to get a Keepers of the Light card for Cancer to look at what Ascended Master is looking over you at this time, and what are the energies. Okay, you got two actually. Right, beautiful. We have Kali Ma, which is facing fear. We love Kali. It says major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar, to fly. Okay. Kali Ma will help you in her various forms to face fears. This month we have just come through the 7/7 portal. Cancers, happy birthday to you. Okay, we're in your birthday month season here, and so we've just entered through that portal. And we will be entering into the 8/8 portal during this reading. So any fears that are coming up are being released for you at this time, Cancer, because you're moving forward. Okay, we also have faith is here to help as well, and this is humanity and benevolence. It says stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So while it may have been a little bit shaky for you in love and life in recent months here, Cancer, have some faith. You're facing your fears. We have all as a collective had a lot up from our childhood that has been needing to release, and so at this time you are facing those fears, going beyond your limitations in love, in life, in general. Okay, because this is not just love for you guys. I feel like, Cancer, you're changing on huge levels. Okay, some of you are doing whole career changes. You are changing your relationship status. You may be building a family. Okay, so while we're looking at the love energies, you actually have larger energies that are in the process of changing. For those of you in the soulmate cycle, they're saying have faith. There are fears that are being released on both sides of this equation in this particular month. Know that if you are in relationship, because what they're saying to me is mirror soul. And so you may be in a relationship or in a separation with your mirrored soul as it pertains to love. And know that any fears that you're facing at this time, also your counterpart, your soulmate counterpart, is also facing those fears. Okay, so you guys are working, Spirit's saying, a lot in the 5D. So you may have been having some things that have come up, Cancer, from like 10 years ago. Okay, so think about where you were 10 years ago and now where you are now. Okay, so you're cycling back around to release those patterns, to face the fears of some things. Like, I feel like for many of you, you maybe didn't take a chance on love, or there was a love 10 years ago that could have made it. And, you know, just because we're young or we don't have the faith that we need to in that particular moment, or haven't quite learned how to integrate that lesson, that particular relationship may not have worked out the way that you wanted it to, but you learned from it. And so there's some patterns at this time, Cancer, that are coming back from 10 years ago for you to face those fears and to do things differently this time. Okay, so what Spirit's saying is you're having an opportunity. For some of you, like a select few, you may have an opportunity to reignite with that person from 10 years ago if you wanted to. For most of you, this is a new person that you're dealing with, but you're going to release those patterns that are keeping you from being in harmony with the one that you are looking to relate with. Okay, let's go in deeper. So mid-month check-in for love for Cancer. What's going on there? Okay, that's a lot. Do you want all those? They said no, shuffle more. Okay. Yeah, so Cancer, there is a lot going on. There's a lot going on in your sign. So as I'm recording this, Venus is in Cancer as well as Mercury is in Cancer. So in the soulmate cycle, the soulmates are getting up the courage. Whoever's the runner is getting up the courage to speak to their counterpart. Okay, so you might be the one that's getting up the courage to speak, or your other is. Okay, but let's look how it pertains to you in general. Okay, there's a lot of energy at this time focused on Cancer. Okay, so you guys are kind of leading up the soulmate cycle. We kind of entered in back last October. And so, yeah, let's just go a little bit deeper here. All right, that one, and they want one more. That one. Okay. So let's get looking to it. All right. Wow. All right, so we have this month, you are absolutely at the end of the suffering period. So look how these cards match. We have a color match here. When Spirit does that, that's indicating that you are facing your fears to release the burdens of the past. Tens in the tarot, tens always mean excess. The nines are the end, tens are the end that lead to the ace. Okay, tens are the end, where Spirit's pushing you out of your comfort zone. So it may be a little uncomfortable right as you're watching this at the beginning here, because you are being pushed out of your comfort zone. You're being pushed to face your fears and to go beyond what you think is possible. It's letting down the burdens of the past so that you can have this beautiful future. Cancer, we also have faith here that's present. Okay, you're being pushed beyond your fears. All right, notice this energy that's kind of eruptive, volcanic. Okay, you may have some residual anger in the past, but you're releasing that and having faith to move forward. And I love how these ones match up color wise as well. Okay, so we have faith and the Chariot. So you're being pushed at the very beginning of this this cycle from mid-month to mid-month to have faith in humanity. You're gaining the reins of your own life, okay? And the Chariot is your card, Cancer. Chariot is the card of victory. It is the card of harnessing your strength. The Emperor typically is the one driving the Chariot. A balanced Emperor or Empress drives the Chariot. And so you are coming into balance. They're asking you to have faith that you will have victory in love and in this situation, okay? I feel like for you guys, it's kind of split down the middle. This is a highly communicative card, okay? So there's communication. For some of you, I feel like you're facing your fears and are going to be the one giving the communication. A lot of times I feel it as incoming energy. For this particular reading, Cancer, it's split down the middle. So you will know if you've been too scared to reach out, if you're the one that has been running, or if you will know if the other person has run from you. Okay, so what Spirit's saying is that you are in this process in this particular moment to take back your power, to face your fears, to have faith in humanity. We have Queen of Wands here, and while Queen of Wands is extremely attractive, and I do feel like you're extremely attractive at this time, Queen of Wands can often wear a mask. And what's being asked of you at this time, again, we have the color match here, is Kali Ma. And this reminds me of Pele and her power, okay? And so they're asking you to release your mask, okay, around yourself, who you really are, what you want out of love. I feel like, Cancer, you guys have put, you had your faith challenged in recent years, and honestly I feel like this is the end of a 10-year cycle. Remember that 10 I was talking about before this, before we shuffled? Okay, this is the end of a 10-year cycle. It's putting the burdens down from 10 years ago, and the energies are supporting you in this. So you may have had a wall up against love based on a relationship from 10 years ago. Okay, that's not for everybody, but for a good portion of you, it is. And so you've been very magnetic, but you've put almost a mask on. You're not showing your true self. But in this particular month, you're going to have some unexpected changes. First off, you're going to be highly magnetic. Okay, so know that people and opportunities are going to be presenting themselves to you in this month. So write that down, okay? And then just as the month goes on, look at which ways that you are, what opportunities come to you, how you magnetize different people to you. You may get a lot of offers of love. You may get offers of opportunity for business and otherwise. So look at the ways in which, excuse me, I'm having a hard time digesting that. Okay, so you guys, again, there's fears coming up with being seen in this way, but it's time for you to be seen. And we have a Tower moment here. Okay, you're about to get some communication, or there's about to be a shakeup here in your energy. And this is why Spirit's saying, again, remember the color matches. Spirit's saying it's time. We've been trying to get you out of your comfort zone. The Tower comes when we know that we need to do something, make a change. For some of you, this could be reconnecting with someone. Some of you, this is going to be releasing someone who's in the way of you connecting with your love. But any way it goes, you've been knowing what you need to do, okay, to release the burdens. You've been knowing that. And when the Tower comes, it's because we haven't taken the free will steps. And Spirit comes in and says, all right, we're going to surprise and shake things up. The surprise is coming from a dream that you have for someone, okay? We have Page of Cups here. So there is a romantic interest. We are looking at love and soulmate cycles. Okay, this is someone, like I said, that very well could be from your past. We have Pisces energy here. Also, your energy is represented. And so this is showing that that big dream in love, that soulmate that you've been wanting. Now, mind you, we have many soulmates, but this is talking about one that is extremely special to you, okay? You have had that dream, but you've sort of put your heart away and haven't been willing to let down the burdens, this month you're going to let down those burdens. For many of you, I feel like you're going to have, because we have 6 of Cups here as well, you're going to have unexpected communication from someone from your past. Now this, if you don't want to be with them, this doesn't mean that you have to be with them. This communication coming in, Cancer, is really for some closure, to help you to lay down your burdens from the past, to help you to have faith in humanity again. So for some of you, this unexpected type of communication, and some of you it's going to be literal communication, as in a text message or over social media. For others of you, they're going to come to you in dream time. All right, so for those of you that are reconnecting in the 3D, there's this opportunity coming in, and it's going to be shocking. You do not see this coming. So this would be someone that you do not have communication with at this time, or if you have communication with them, it has not been harmonious for quite some time. But this is indicating there is a soul connection with the person that you're thinking of, but there's a release of fears that is needing to happen in order for you to have this. Okay, so some of you, like I said, there is incoming communication. For others of you, you're going to be facing your fears and doing the communicating. It strongly feels like this person, like the incoming energy and outgoing, like the one communicating would be the more masculine energy of the pair. That doesn't mean that you're a masculine bodied. It just means the more masculine energy. Feels like it's doing the communicating. So if that's you, take it how it resonates. If it's incoming, take that how it resonates. But it feels like the more masculine energy is the incoming energy to communicate. And I feel like the feminine here, Cancer, is extremely surprised by this. Okay, it does restore your faith in humanity. It does restore your faith in relationships, but it takes, at the very beginning of this 30 days, releasing your burdens, releasing the past. They're showing me like a burning ceremony around the full moon or the new moons. Now we've just had the full moon in Capricorn, but we have a new moon coming up in Cancer, and then we have the 8/8 portal, which technically opens on July 26th. Okay, and so it begins opening there, full potency on 8/8, and that is when our sun and our spiritual sun, Sirius, the star Sirius, they're in alignment. So we can see that alignment. A doorway opens for us to have spiritual energies come through, love energies, all the things that we've been working on and maybe have had some obstacles. There is an opening, a gateway for us to make those changes and quite literally step onto another timeline, to step onto our highest outcome. All right, so many of you have been clinging to something from the past or someone from the past as a reason or a scapegoat to not give your heart fully, to not really engage. And this is now opening that door for you, Cancer, so that you can not only be in communication. I want to ask a little bit more about what this Tower is. Okay, we have 5 of Pentacles that was flipped over when I went to pick up the deck. Okay, so there's been some loss and regret. All right, so this is communication coming in from someone where there's been loss and regret, where there's been this feeling of not having overcome the boundaries, right? Not having overcome the fears. But it is an incoming, like I said, incoming masculine energy. King of Cups here. We've got Scorpio or Pisces. But anyway, this is the sign of the soulmate of your suit. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy showing up here. And so there is communication coming in. It is very unexpected. It is going to give you faith in humanity again. But you guys are going to be working out the losses that happened. Okay, whether you're working that out in the 5D realm, dream time, or whether you're working out in the physical, matters not. It's the most important thing is for you to let go of those burdens from the past. That way the rest can unfold. So I do feel like At the very least, of course, there's free will choices, so I cannot predict people's free will choices, but I feel like the energy that Spirit is basically saying, now's the time, because you have a divine timing trajectory, and we take different detours throughout our life, but Cancer, you are on this path to be with a beloved, to be with someone who is faithful, respectful, helps you to regain your faith in humanity, your faith in spirit. And so you're going to be taking off the masks. You're going to be releasing the fears at this particular time. And that can be sometimes overwhelming. So they're saying take good care of your spirit and your body at this time. Really listen in. Spend some more time in meditation so that you know that how are you going to respond to the person when they come back, or even playing the scenario through your head is enough to give you the closure. What burdens would you like to release? What behavior patterns, thought patterns are no longer serving you, Cancer? So what is keeping you from your goal? How can you be compassionate with yourself and believe in humanity again? To believe in love again. Remember, love finds a way. Love is like water, like you guys are water signs. It finds a way to carve out a space. There is always room for love, and love does always win the day. There is a patience, a temperance around love, and when it's time, it'll come bursting through to help you release any of the regrets from the past, any of the abandonment from the past, any losses that you feel like you have had, so that you can be with your true soulmate, okay? And again, I don't like to use the word soulmate flippantly, because it's an energy, right? So even in divine flame or twin flame labels, I don't really care for those labels. And soulmate energy, it's an energy. So it's not dependent upon being on one particular person's body, right? So it's a vibrational match. And it feels like you're going to be releasing anything that would keep you from being a vibrational match with your true beloved. And you're facing your fears to do that. You're allowing Kali Ma to kill off any of those old patterns and programs that would keep you from your best outcome. And you're going to have faith restored in humanity during this month. Okay, we're going to get one last message here from Spirit. We have the never-ending story. Okay, and so this is where you've been like round and round with a person from the past. So they are just reiterating that there is some past energy that is being cleared out at this time, and we have the fates. Okay, while we have free will choice, there are people that we are fated to meet. We ultimately get to choose whether or not we engage in these relationships or move forward, but there is an element that Spirit is on your side. That's why that tower was there. Okay, in order for you to get off the karmic loop and onto the path of what is fated for you, what is your highest timeline. And so Spirit's letting you know that this month we have the fates and we have faith, okay, coming together. Have a little faith in what your fate is. You know that you're to be loved in this lifetime, both giving and receiving. You know that. Cancer, you feel it. I can feel it in you. You know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're supposed to have this beautiful relationship in this particular lifetime. Okay? You're going to get out of that loop, that never-ending story. Oh, he loves me. He loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. I don't know. Oh. You're going to come into a union with yourself, and therefore you can have that union outside of you. So really beautiful. There is divine timing and fate at work at this time. So please be gracious with yourself as you are moving into this beautiful energy. You're releasing. So just let your body do what it needs to do. If you feel a little bit emotional, let yourself be emotional, okay? Let yourself cry out whatever energies need to cry out. If you are feeling like you are full of energy, go use it, okay? Remember that emotions are energy in motion, so allow what is dying off to die off within you, because you will be rebirthed like the phoenix into the energy of who you truly are, and allowing love to love through you is what they're saying. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for everything, okay? And I'm excited for you this month. There is big things in spirit that is being moved and integrated at this time. So I really am enjoying your reading, Cancer. I'm excited to see what comes from your laying down of your burdens, okay? For those of you who would like to enter the contest, remember it's free to enter, free to win. I will never charge you money for this contest. So how you do it is you be a subscriber if you're not already. So subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write, I am having faith. I am having faith. And this lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I will do that drawing on video at the first of the month and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha.